Americans spend an estimated $2.5 billion on weight loss programs each year. $2.5 billion. But scientists now say only 2 of the programs actually work in the long term. Researchers at Johns Hopkins University say they looked at more than 4,000 weight loss studies and examined about a dozen very popular diet programs. And they found this: Jenny Craig and Weight Watchers are the only programs proven to be more effective than dieting on your own. The scientists said programs like Atkins and Nutrisystem work, but only in the short term, a year or less. Kennedy joins us. She's host of Kennedy, 10 o'clock Eastern Time on the Fox Business Network, and former supermodel and Fox News contributor Carol Alt. Her new book, A Healthy You, comes out next month. Only 2 of them work. I'm waiting for the lawsuits.
I think the big thing is there's a lack of education with these programs. If you don't educate people on what it takes to be healthy and maintain a slim figure and have a lifestyle, they're not going to stick with you. Once you're off the program, you start gaining weight again.
Kennedy?
Yeah, a lot of it is also about personal responsibility. And the things
Said the libertarian.
Yes, of course. But the things that Weight Watchers and Jenny Craig do right is they're very goal-oriented. You're also, you're in this with a group. You're in this with a number of people who have the same goal. And all those things, the choices you make, the fact that you're with other people and you're working towards something, it's 3 things that are leading towards success.
Makes a difference, right?
Right, I think so. I think that you have group support, which is always very important, especially if your other family members are doing it as well. Then when you go home, you can have friendly competitions. You know, who's losing the most weight, who stays on it the longest. But it all goes back to education, which of course they do.
Yeah.
Jenny Craig and Weight Watchers, they do educate you about what's the better food to eat and why these have more calories or more points than these other foods have. So I think it's a very big thing is to have education about what's nutritious, what the body needs, and how to maintain a lifestyle.
And that nutrition, those are long-term. When you have life strategies that go just past bikini season, you're much more likely to succeed.
Yeah, not a diet, a lifestyle.
Yeah,
exactly.
You have to make choices and do what works for you, do what you love. That's what I always tell people. Don't just go to the gym and sweat it out doing something you think works for other people. You have to find something you are going to stick with because you love it.
As all these diets have come out over the past decades, the obesity epidemic in the United States has exploded to levels never seen. And you wonder how much of this is about the fact that we eat all this processed food that they don't eat around the world. You wonder what would happen if we could just eliminate the crap big food serves us, the processed meats and everything processed with words this long in it. It cannot be good for us.
Well, I think the hidden sugar and the hidden salts are really a big thing, and that can contribute definitely to weight gain.
I mean, but again, it goes down to the choices you make every single day. What are you putting in your body? What investment are you making in your long-term health? And there are a couple of basic strategies you can use so you win that game and you don't yo-yo. And that's, veggies and protein. Cut down on gluten, cut down on sugar, cut down on the processed stuff, and see what happens to your beautiful booty.
They're getting better about informing us of what we're eating.
Education, exactly.
You look at that label on the back of every kind of food in America, and it tells you how many grams of sugar is there, but it doesn't tell you the percentage of what you should have for a day because Big Sugar got that tossed out. Watch Fed Up. Watch Fed Up from Katie Couric, and you'll know exactly what sugar's killing us.
It is. It absolutely is. And I think sugar is really addictive. But again,
it says more than cocaine.
But you have to take that back. What you put in your body and the decisions you make every single day, you are in charge of what goes in your head hole. And that's something that people give up.
But I think, again, it goes back to being smart enough that when you read the labels, you understand the wording that they're using. They're changing things around so that salt doesn't look like salt, sugar doesn't look like sugar, and MSG is a natural flavoring. No way is MSG a natural flavoring.
No.
So
there's no label on cabbage.
Smarter than that label.
There is no label on cabbage.
Right, Shep.
The kinds of foods that don't come with labels are the kinds of foods we ought to be eating.
Indeed.
Yeah, but those are boring. Come on.
I usually eat pretty good at lunch today. Today was not that day.
That's okay. You know what? You have better choices to make at dinner. I always eat my bad food in the middle of the day, so I can make good choices at nighttime, so I go to bed with a clear conscience.
All right. And an Ambien.
And a cup of Pinot.
Wait, you're almost off the Lent now.
I'm almost off the Lent. Orthodox Easter is this Sunday, and then we're going to uncork the champagne.
I look forward to it.
Oh, you and I.
Carol, you should join us.
I would love to.
It's nice to see you both.
Nice to see you.
Thank you. Eat healthy, exercise. You'll be fine.